There's more to a solution than just throwing, hardware at it. I'm Bill Garske, and I'm a technology architect with CSi Networks. After January 14th, 2020, Microsoft will stop releasing security updates for Windows 7. So after January 14th, 2020, Windows 7 computers are going to have a target on them. The hackers and the malware makers are going to be primed and ready to attack machines they know will not receive any more updates going forward. You can bet that they're even preparing things in advance of that date so that they can perform their attacks. Even antivirus software may not be able to help you because if these are operating system level exploits, they will be able to exploit them without, even with antivirus. There's a lot of automated systems targeting people, so you may think, well, only big businesses are targeted. And the thing is that they're automated systems going out and looking for these weaknesses, these holes. It's not people sitting behind a computer, for hours and hours. They're looking for those weaknesses in your network infrastructure, your firewall, your router, trying to find ways to get into your machine, attacking you when you're in public Wi-Fi and other types of situations. So realistically speaking, it could very well happen to you. With millions of computers out there, you're just a statistic at that point. Primary option would be to purchase a new machine with Windows 10. That would be ideal. Next option would be to upgrade your existing Windows 7 machine to Windows 10. And then the final option, if you need to keep your Windows 7 computer, whether you have a piece of software that will not run on newer versions of Windows, an older piece of software that's very specific to your business, a piece of equipment or something, you have to keep Windows 7 for a while longer, or due to financial constraints, you just can't afford to replace all these machines or upgrade them all at once, then we do have the Windows 7 Extended Security Updates option. Well, those are acquired through a Microsoft Cloud Solutions provider, which we at CSi Networks are a cloud solutions provider through Microsoft. And you're able to purchase licenses for each computer that you have that has Windows 7, and we can acquire those for you, and we can get those installed on your machine. The retail cost for the Extended Security Updates is, at this point, $61 retail, and you would get that through CSi Networks. And then we would install the product key on your systems after installing necessary prerequisite updates to get it to the point where it can take the key and activate it. Part of our installation is to confirm that everything is up to date, that you're good for until the next year, and that your system can receive updates. There's no new features or new software that's going to be included with this, just the security updates to keep your system patched, to keep the bad guys out. The best idea is to use this year to buy you some time to be able to upgrade equipment, upgrade software, so that you're ready to move to 10, get the cash flow going so that you can get the necessary computers to move to Windows 10. So if you purchase the extended updates after January 14th, there's no problem whatsoever. It's just that it will only be good until the next January 14th of the next year. So you'll be a little bit behind, but you'll get caught up after the updates are applied. So they'll work retroactively. Anybody who's got Windows 7 after the end of support date, who thinks they might be compromised, would probably want to contact us, bring it into us so that we can make sure it's scanned and cleaned, and then once it's disinfected, then we can go ahead and apply the security update key to continue updates going forward. It's nice to have an IT service provider that you can trust, who can come in and give you recommendations for your network to make sure that you're secure in all aspects, not just on your workstations, servers, but on your network infrastructure, your routers, your internet. So it would be a good idea to have someone like CSi Networks behind you, giving you advice and consulting, and we're happy to help and give free consults to help businesses understand where they're at with their security and to give recommendations to keep them safe and secure. For more questions, you can contact me at CSi Networks. Our number is 941-379-4747, or you can email me directly, bill@csinetworks.com, and I'd be happy to answer any of your questions.